Nicole Scott here for Mobile Geeks, and I'm taking a look at the M9 Plus. Now, online, I kind of expected to have something in my hand that didn't really feel that fantastic, but when you have it in your hand, God, this is a really nice feeling device. So this is a 5.2-inch display. It's actually 2K. We've got a 4-megapixel ultra pixel right there on the front, and then we've got the boom sound speakers here. And now this is actually a fingerprint sensor for unlocking the device. Super excited to have that, and I'll have to test that out to know exactly how quick it is, but it feels a little recessed into the handset, which is actually quite nice. And all around, the entire front of the speaker just feels really luxury, exactly the same as you have with the M9. So you see that there's the little ledge there. We have the two-tone coloring. We have the same setup on the side with the texturized power button, the separated volume rocker. There we've got, I believe that's the micro SD card, and then this is the SIM card. Well, either way, one of those on the back. So on the back here we actually have the duo camera. So this is the depth sensing camera that we had on the M8, except for instead of the ultra pixel, we have a 20 megapixel shooter there. You can see that we've got the two-tone flash, and we have the same overall design that we have on the M9. Now at the top you have that kind of plasticky section for the IR blaster. And this is actually running a MediaTek processor. This is the Helio X10 at 2.2 gigahertz. And I actually did run Antutu on this, so we had a score of about 44,000, which isn't bad for a mid-range device. Now it comes with a bunch of things like NFC, DLNA. All right, now the thing that everyone's obviously asking about is how is the camera? So now I've brought a shoe here to the event, and I'm gonna hit that there. Now let's zoom in. So there we go. The shoes actually, you can see the texture there. I mean, it's not as sharp as I would like, but all in all, that's not a terrible photo. Now this is rather noisy here on the side. Like when it comes to flagship cameras, HTC still hasn't released anything that, in my opinion, is going to stand up against the LG G4 or the Galaxy S6. Now let me just do another one here in the selfie mode. So here we go. So this is the 4-megapixel ultra pixel. Now let's get that light out of the background. All right, I'm just going to take this away and take a photo. All right, so here's the 4-megapixel ultra pixel in action. Now when it comes to questionable lighting, I always thought that HTC did a really good job with the ultra pixel camera, especially in low light. Now you can see this is a little bit noisy. But overall, I mean, it's not too bad for something with like bright spotlights coming from all directions. So the one thing that I do wish that they had changed is if they'd put these software buttons down here onto this row, making the device a lot less tall. So it has a 2,840 milliampere battery, which should definitely get you all day of use. So this is a quick look at the HTC M9 Plus, and I'm Nicole Scott for Mobile Geeks.
What?